much.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you.
Happy to be here.
Okay, I got to tell you, I know we're going to talk about this a little bit more, but your new video is like pretty darn sexy, let me just say. It's like he's running around in Paris with a very beautiful woman, and you've come a long way from, you know, doing kind of the kid thing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I know, it's a video that I had inspirations writing the song, and this director presented this idea, and I loved it, and we just filmed it in 2 days. It's great. In Paris.
So when a director says, this is what we're going to do for the video, or is it you that says, this is what we're going to do?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah?
You know, we kind of figured out stylistically where we're going to go, and then, you know, she presented the full idea, and it was incredible.
Okay, so you're in Paris. Yep. You're with this girl who I understand is like a French model actress thing.
Yeah, never really bad.
No, and I mean, every girl has got to be thinking, I want to be in the Joe Jonas video. I mean, so how did you weed through to find the right one? We
had auditions, but I was actually here in the States, so they were sending videos over. We really wanted a French girl to be in the video, make it feel a little bit more realistic, and it really came together well.
So you had to sit there and go through all the videos of the cute French girls. What a tough gig for you, I bet.
It was tough, yes.
So here you are tonight. You know, we mentioned doing the solo thing and performing at First Avenue. Not your first time over in that building, though, right?
No, yeah. The first time I played at First Avenue, I was 17, 16 years old with my brothers. We played the small room. And then
I can't believe you guys played that small room anywhere.
Wow.
It is true. It's definitely a growing experience. You know, it's nice to be able to go back, too. I mean, doing the solo project, it's like starting over. So I'm playing the bigger room, but it's fun.
So this is what I wondered, because here I'm looking at you and I'm going, this guy probably could retire many times over. You're 22 years old. You could retire. I mean, a lot of people, you play the lottery to get the big money, and then you want to retire, right? What keeps you motivated at 22 to go do something else?
I think probably the fact that this is, you know, my dream. I've been wanting to do this since I was 16 years old, you know, to finally get on stage and feel the roar of the crowd, and also when you love something so much, you don't want to give it up. And I know how many people are out there that want to have that dream, to be able to go, and whether if it's sports or music, they really want to be able to accomplish those dreams, and so I'm lucky enough to have this opportunity. So
what's it been like, kind of leaving what you know is the Jonas Brothers and hanging out with your brothers all the time, and now kind of moving your separate ways? Is it a little bittersweet?
Yeah, it's a little bittersweet. I mean, there's times I miss them. I'm on stage and I go, oh, I look to my left and my right, they're not there. But at the same time, I'm happy for them. They're able to take time for themselves and go and relax, travel. I look at their day sheets of what they're up to every day, and like they're in Mexico on a boat relaxing, and I'm like, here I am working. But I'm very happy for them to be able to take their time, and my time to be able to do this.
Where's the confidence level for you? Because you're out there now, and if it goes south, it's you.
Exactly.
If it goes north,
it's you. It was the little brother who blew it for all of us.
All right. You know, I'm pretty confident in this album. Just the fact that I was able to take time and put the pressure on myself to create Fast Life and really go out there and kind of put my heart into these songs. So I think that enough is happy.
Okay, so you're passionate about music, but I hear you're also pretty passionate about footwear. You're a shoe guy, huh?
Absolutely. Yes.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
How many pairs of shoes? Probably one too many.
Yeah.
My closet's always packed. I find shoes that I forgot I have. And every time I travel to new cities, I'm finding new pairs of shoes, or shoes that they might have them in Europe, they might have them in the States. So I have quite a few.
Ladies, this is a talented young guy who loves shoes.
Let's go with the kicks today. What do you got going on today? What's the deal?
These are just some Nikes, some red Nikes I got on.
Is that the old Faithful, or do you have a favorite pair of shoes?
These are Old Faithful, I would say. You can tell they're a little beat up, but I wear them quite a bit.
They have been around the world, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of around the world, I was also wondering about you. I'm going, okay, you hear about celebrities dating all the time, and you know, this celebrity hookup here, celebrity. I think about a celebrity, a guy like yourself. You're traveling. Where do you meet girls? Like, how do you meet them?
He
eHarmony.
That's it.
He has a profile.
Probably.
Boy, would eHarmony love that.
Yeah.
I bet there's a fake one out there, I'm sure. But, I mean, honestly, probably just, you know, you do so many different events here and there, and also I've met people just even at coffee shops and things like that. So it's been from red carpets to, like, Starbucks, you know?
And I always wonder if you think it's easier to date someone who's kind of in the business, who gets the lifestyle.
It's helpful sometimes. I mean, it is when they know and they understand your crazy busy schedule. But at the same time, I think it's more about that person. If you really have a feeling for that person, you're gonna want to be able to see them no matter who they are.
So if you're at Starbucks,
how often, let's say you're dating another celebrity, if you were, how often would you be able to see them?
Oh, it can vary. I mean, sometimes it can be every other day, and sometimes it can be every other month.
Wow.
You know, so it depends, but it comes with the territory.
You're young. You can have fun. It's a good thing.
All right. Well, we wanted to do a little fun thing here. We're going to call it first and worst. We're going to talk about some of your firsts. We're going to talk about some of your worsts.
Sounds good.
So first of all, first concert.
My first concert. I think I went to like a Backstreet Boys concert.
Oh, good.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how about your first celebrity crush?
Natalie Portman.
Oh, good one.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Still is.
I know. She just had a baby. Okay.
All right. How about your worst habit?
My worst habit. Probably biting my nails, but I guess that a lot of people have that habit,
A lot of people do that one.
Okay.
Jonas is normal. He bites his nails too. If you have a problem.
All right. What was your first big splurge? Something you were really proud of being able to buy?
First thing I was able to buy, I got a car, so that was probably the biggest thing in a while. When I was, I think, 18 years old, I got my first car, and that was a really exciting experience.
Yeah, you got like an old, Honda Civic or something like that. Maybe something a little more fancy.
I think I know this
Keep my
answer,
mouth
but
shut.
Worst fan gift.
Worst fan gift. Well, the worst one we've gotten, I would have to probably say, is that somebody gave us a dead shark.
Oh my gosh.
And it was in a tube. And they also, just in case you didn't know what it was, they put a plaque on the front. It said dead shark. I think they gave it to us so that way I'm still talking about it today.
Yeah, that's good.
After thinking about it, I was like, well, what way am I going to talk about a weird gift?
You immediately call security.
I think this is the coolest gift. We have a hippo named after us at a wildlife reserve.
Oh, neat.
So there's a hippo out there named Jonas.
Oh, it's named Jonas.
It might be Jonas Brothers, which is kind of weird, but I think go by Jonas.
Okay, what about, we know you're into karate, I heard.
Yes.
What's your worst injury from karate? Do you like how we do our homework?
I know, I'm very impressed. My brothers and I, we shot a pilot for a TV show for Disney when we first got started, and it was a show about these spies, but also musicians. And once that was a little bit too unrealistic, so we went with just musicians trying to deal with everyday life. And during that process of learning how to be spies, we had to do lessons to learn kung fu and a bunch of different types of training. And I remember one time I was harnessed in, and I was supposed to do a karate kick across the screen, and the harness wasn't that secure.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I was safe. I was fine. But also, me and my brothers, we'd always mess around and pretend fight in parking lots and things like that. And people would think that we were actually fighting when they would drove by. So we had fun with it.
Joe, you're great. This was really fun.
Yeah, thanks a lot for stopping by and having fun tonight.
You're here.
The album is Fast Life.
The album's October 11th.
October 11th.
But you can find that sexy video. I'm just saying. Check out Joe. It's looking good. Tickets are still available to see Joe along with Jay Sean at First Ave tonight. The show starts at 7:30. And hey, guess what, guys? We have 2 pairs of tickets to give away. The 5th and 6th callers right now. Just dial the number right there on your screen. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, coming up on Twin Cities Live, again, the TCL Kitchen.